What are you guys doing over here in this One Piece TCG? Please let me know because these prices are just crazy to me. They're not too bad, but they're out there, okay? Today we are going to be looking at the 10 cards everybody wants from the Wings of the Captain, which is the new set of One Piece, okay? I am a fan of One Piece, the show, and I love the card game, but I do not play it. I collect some of the cards that I want, but I don't play the game. So some of these things I just won't understand or why they're sought out after, but that's neither here or there, okay? We're just gonna look at the cards that they want, and then we're gonna talk about the One Piece prices in a whole, because I think One Piece prices are just like wild to me. They're wild, they're out there. And if you play this game, this is probably one of the most expensive TCGs out there. Lorcana has even dropped down and became way more affordable by now. That's the whole topic for another day. But here we are. We're on TCG Player, and this article is by Frank Moon. And once again, this is the 10 cards everybody wants from Wings of the Cap. All right, I will say that I am a fan of a lot of these alternate art cards in this set so far. So a booster box right now started off at 122, and then the highest it was 245, which is probably around normal. So they run it at about 222 right now. I think this is normal for One Piece prices. I'm not 100% sure. You guys let me know down in the comments below. But starting off at number 10, we got our guy Horty Jones here, which is cool. I love this artwork. I love the design. He looks pretty badass, right? The underwater, I just like the design, man. The art looks fantastic. My big head's in the way a little bit, so we're gonna turn sideways and talk to you guys like this. It started off at $65, and now it's dropped down to $39, which is cool. You love to see when the prices go down for cards. Once again, this list is not by cards that are by price, it's by who wants these cards for their decks and so on and so forth. The most sought out after cards. That's a tongue twister. And then at number 9, we have the brother and sister combo, Momonosuke and Hayuri. Well, I know her. Trust me, I know these people, okay? Yeah, but okay, they're sitting at I don't know why I did that. $38 right now. They started off, well, not they. Momonosuke started off at $53, and then now his sister here started off at $64, dropped down to $58, and now is at $63. I like this art better than this one. They're both pretty cool, but if I had to pick between the two of them, I would pick this one. And this one, he's a blocker, right? He's a blocker. Okay, cool. I know blockers from Dragon Ball Z, so I know that's pretty cool. And this one is an on-play card, so I don't know how the game plays. I heard it's very easy to pick up and hard to master, one of those type of games, which is cool. So one day I am gonna play the games and stop collecting. And then at number 8, we have Vinsmoke Riju. Okay, this is Sanji's sister here. Look at her, she looks cool, man. I like her art design. I like the color system, man. I love the purple and the pink, man. It just stands out a lot. Okay, all right. She started off at $74, and now she done went up to $170 by the time of this recording. I think people are finding out they actually need this card in their deck, maybe, and that's why prices go up like that. That's my opinion. I feel like when prices shoot up, prices go up because they find out like, oh, she's gonna be meta and people need her in decks. Moving on. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Number 7, we have Paranoia. She started off real low, and then she shot up. Well, not real low. She started off at 112. She shot up to 148, and now she's coming back down. She's probably leveling out to 130. This alternate art for me, it doesn't do it. I'm not a big fan of it, but it is whatever. And they have another one of hers. There's 2 of them, and this one is. It started off at 84, a little bit lower than that one, but it's actually going up just at 92 right now. I like this one better than I like this one. This one is what it is. But this one's cool. It has a little bit more personality in it, in my opinion. You like cards with personality, okay? So now moving on to the next card, which is number 6, is our girl Nami. Hey, Nami. This alternate art, it could be better. It's cool. Am I paying $113 for it? No, but if I need it in my deck, I'm still not paying $113 for it. We're gonna look for an alternate version of this card that we can probably use. But $57 is cool. I probably would have bought it at this price. Once again, this art, I'm okay with it. I'm indifferent. Like, it's all right. It's not like the best I've seen, but it's okay. All right, let's move on to number 5. Number 5, we have our guy Gekko Moria here. He's on a downward trend, it looks like. I'm not a fan of. No, I take that back. After I'm looking at it, I do like this artwork. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty badass. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It stands out a lot. I like this better than the Paranoia one, but it's okay. He started off at 100, and right now he went up to 200, and now he's dropping back down. He's at 110. So if you bought here, that sucks, right? That sucks. If you bought here, you were good. You bought here, that's horrible. But we never know if it's gonna stay that way or drop down. So you know you gotta buy whenever you can. You got the right money. It's hard to tell how about these things. Now moving on. Oh well, he has another alternate art. And this one is going for. It started off 89, a little bit lower. Now it's at 105. Okay, for some reason these second versions I like better, right? Paranoia, I didn't like her version. I like this one, but I like this one better than I like this one. I like the second one because it gives a little bit more details. I don't know. This is. Am I weird for that? Let me know in the comments which ones you like. Do you guys like the second ones or the first ones of the alternate art versions? All right, moving on to number 4, we have Yamato Leader here, and she's at 100, and she's now 200. She shot up $104. Woo-hoo! She's a leader, but she's a leader card. This is alternate art card. So okay, cool. Calm down. All right, it's alternate art version of this card. Not bad. All right, cool. This one. Number 4, okay, cool. All right. Moving 3, special rares. We have these special rare cards. We're not gonna really spend too much time on these because you know I like this buggy. This buggy is actually like awesome. I think it's pretty cool, and I like this Big Mom. I like these cards. Okay, 104, 115. That's already putting me at $220 just for 2 cards. I can't do it, man. Rebecca. I'm not sure. I don't remember Rebecca from the show. I don't know where she came from, where she's at. Oh, I'm tripping. I do remember. She's from Dressrosa. I'm tripping. I know her. I know Rebecca. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Ignore that. Cut that out, Mars. And then we have our girl Robin here going for $85 for all these cards right here. It's about $400 for 4 cards. $100 about. And that's not even all of them. I don't know. These 2 I really don't care about. Okay. Moving on to number 2, we got another Nami. This is exclusive English Nami, an English exclusive Nami. If I can read correctly, I'm not a fan of this face Nami, but it's cool. I get it. I understand where it came from and where it's about. It started off at $494, and it's now. It went up. Its highest went up to 456, and now it dropped down tremendously to 154, which is more reasonable because if you bought here or here or here, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Like when people buy these cards at these prices, do you guys just take the L and say like, damn, or do you people buy these cards and try to flip them as soon as they can to make a little bit of money off of it? Or like, because now if you bought it and tried to sit on it and you're sitting at it, that's a $300-400 loss, 200, 400, whatever. It's a big loss. We'll just say that. And now moving on to the number 1 card. Okay, and this is where my mind just goes crazy for. Okay, this card, this Zoro, it has to be something about Zoro because this manga art Roronoa Zoro is going for $1,600 right now. It started off at $1,630 and it started off at $1,658 and now it is $1,639 by the recording of this video. And I get it, right? The alternate arts, the manga arts are beloved in the One Piece universe and everybody loves these cards. And are you guys really paying this price for this card? Is it really? I don't know the drop rates. It's that hard to find this card that you're willing to pay $1,600. That's rent for most people. That's rent for a lot of people, especially in the state and town I live in. That's rent. You're dropping rent on this card. Like that's a month's worth of rent. I don't know, right? Now look, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I don't want to pocket watch people. If you can buy it and you got it, then you got it. But we're gonna come over here and I clicked on I just wanted to, for research purposes, I wanted to see One Piece's like their rare cards and how much they go for. So I clicked on the super rare and secret rare cards and I see the prices here. I thought the One Piece Luffy Gear 5 Luffy was the most expensive card in this out of the whole game, but clearly I was mistaken and it's this Zoro. That's why I said earlier it gotta be Zoro. This is a treasure cup. I don't know what that means, but it's sitting at $4,500. It's out of stock. I'm pretty sure this is super rare and a lot of people can't get it and they will pay that price if they can get it. But damn, man, $4,500 for that card. And then just to come on to the next one is 3,400 cards for this Luffy, man. And people are buying these cards. Let's see when the last time this Luffy was bought. Okay, the last time this Luffy was bought was a little bit ago. It was almost about, we'll say about 3 weeks ago. Somebody bought this Luffy, at least on TCG Player. I'm not saying in they could buy it wherever else they sell them at, but in TCG Player, on February 27th when it was bought last for 3,400, and that's crazy to me. And let's see when this last Zoro was bought too. And this Zoro was bought at the beginning of the year at January 28th for $6,000, and right before that in December this one was bought for 2,300. Man, this I can't do it. I can't do it. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, and then it does go down because we got from highest to lowest. I don't know why Shanks is after this Luffy, but whatever. And then like it does drop off tremendously with these cards, right? Look at this guard. Okay, now you see this Law right here, drop it down 800. Now we're in 800, 500s with Sabo here in Usopp. And then now from Usopp, this Usopp is $420, and then it drops off tremendously. I guess these cards aren't as rare as they normally are, or should be, or just not as rare. They're easier to get maybe their hands on. Sabo, we got the wanted version of Luffy, we got Rebecca, we got Robin. So yeah, this Zoro, like it drops off. Okay, these are real affordable. I even have one of these cards, right? Can I tell y'all how excited I was when I pulled this card? Like I thought this was like the manga card. Before I seen it, I just knew that there was a card, and I seen this Gear 5 Luffy and my heart dropped. I was holding the card, I was shaking, I was like, oh my god, I got it. This $3,000 card I got right here. But yeah, clearly that's not it. That's not the case. It wasn't it. So my surprise when I had originally got the card, it was like $40, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't the card that people want. And you know, I felt stupid, but you know, nonetheless, I have one of these cards, and I was cool, and I got it, and I'm gonna save it for a while. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I've been talking and rambling, man. Let me know down in the comments below why these One Piece prices are like this, and why these cards are sought out after. God dang, I cannot do that. But yes, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my content. There's a video on the screen that you guys can watch if you're into the TCG stuff. My name is Mars. This is Never Shop Alone, your one-stop shop for everything TCG related, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, I killed it. Ultra!